second you check your answers. Now, what do you have in this case? Find the rate of the flow of traffic at 8:20. R is the rate of traffic flow, number of cars per minute. Yeah, and number of minutes after 8 a.m. T is the time that you can underline that. Find the rate of traffic flow at 8:20. So 8:20 means here. So you have to read the graph directly. So the rate, so this is your first answer. So the rate of traffic flow is 20 cars per minute. Okay, this is the 20 cars per minute are passing past a pedestrian crossing. Use the graph to estimate the time at which the traffic flow is greatest. So greatest is here. So that's 5 minutes. Yeah, so 8 or 5 minutes. Absolutely. So 8 or 5 minutes. Correct? It is maximum 8 hours and 5 minutes. Copy the graph and shade the region from 15 to 20. So if you have 15 to 20, at 15 you do this. 10 to 15, 10 to 10 to 15, 10 to 15. Sorry. 10 to 15 is this? No, it's approximately a trapezoidal. It's not a trapezoidal. But you don't have to say that. You have to say in context of the question. Remember that when you're finding the area, when you're interpreting the area, you have to look at the quantity on the y-axis multiply by quantity on the x-axis. So you take the quantity on y, multiply by quantity on x and see what you get. So if you multiply rate, now the rate is cars per minute and time is in minutes. If you multiply that, you'll get the number of cars. So this will tell you the number of cars that will pass the pedestrian from 8:10 to 8:15. It will tell you the number of cars that will pass the pedestrian between this and this. Between 8:10 and 8:15. So this is how you have to interpret. Part D, how many cars? If you want a number of cars, you have to integrate rate with respect to time, dt. Correct? From 0 to 30. So if you put this in your calculator, you'll get 1000 and 1000, you'll get this. So this is the number of cars that will pass the pedestrian.